you guys just saw a guy. I don't think he has introduced himself yet, but you guys healed him. Yes.
He did.
Yeah, we took a short rest, and he like sang us a song, and like we kind of got to know each other.
Yeah. Okay.
He explained that he knew us, or knew of us, through tales being told.
Right.
Yes, I'd been researching you. I've spent a large amount of my time researching you and your ship. Though if it's brought up, he will deny being a fanboy. His actions say otherwise.
I need to look up real quick and one experience for counter. That's in the Dungeon Master Guide, right, Nick?
Which one?
Encounter experience rewards.
There's like an XP calculation based off of CR.
Yeah.
There's way easier ways to do it. I usually just go to Cobalt Fight Club or something like that.
Okay.
What are you trying to do? You trying to figure out the experience based on CR?
Yeah.
Oh, Fantasy Grounds does that for you.
Okay, yeah, it does. That's right, I have a calculator. Duh.
Just create an encounter, and you might even be able to just type in the number of the CR, and then click the recycle button for the XP. If not, you probably have to dump some creatures into the encounter, but Fantasy Grounds will do it for you.
When we left off, Cameron was going to lead us to where they were going to sacrifice him, right?
Yeah, well, we had basically taken a short rest before we could start up going again. Who was it? Austin got sick? No, Austin's the other guy who was playing. What's your son's name?
Jeff's kid. It was Jeff's son.
Yeah, I forgot his name though.
Elijah.
Alright.
Yeah, so Elijah got a fever, so we put a pin in it. But we were kind of taking a short rest, talking about what we were going to do. And what did we learn from Cameron? We learned that Tyrone's a bad dude. He's a betrayer of some sort. He possibly might even be tied to the Magrudian being imprisoned here. And we were going to go and check out that statue or something, right?
He's definitely tied to the demon, or at least wants to keep the demon that is in the magma here bound. That's what they were going to sacrifice me to accomplish. Have I got that right, Mr. DM?
That is absolutely right.
Also, I was happy to show you guys back to where they had me held. But I also point out that along my way, I remember that there was another well that I had passed on my way here. Also, Ref, I needed to make sure, you said I have my equipment with me. Did I have any spell slots left available to me, or were they all exhausted?
Yeah, nope, you did not use any of them, so you're good to go.
Okay, so then I used one of them.
Okay.
Cool. So I used one first level spell slot to heal myself a little bit more.
Yep, okay. Yeah, I see that.
Cool.
Alrighty. Alright, cool. And by the way, I'm gonna send you a private message real quick.
Cool.
So do you guys think
don't make friends.
Do you guys think maybe if there's two wells, that's the places where you're supposed to sacrifice the virgins? You're supposed to throw a pair of virgins into the wells?
Well, it's not where they were going to sacrifice me. They had me pretty much tortured in a wall of pokey, cutty, hurty implements stuck into me.
Yeah,
bled me all the dry.
You're looking at the map, right?
Yes, I am currently.
See my 10-foot circle over here?
10-foot circle. I do see that 10-foot circle.
So this was some kind of, I don't know, like a stone tablet or whatever, and it had that prophecy that I pasted in. It was something, I don't remember exactly, let me pull it out of my notes. It was something about the other side of the coin, sacrificing two virgins.
it says to sacrifice a virgin.
Two of my chosen must sacrifice a virgin before my face here and there, and I shall be free.
Well, I'm definitely not a virgin, so.
Yeah.
Wait, did you just say,
what's up?
Did you say that they said the demon was trapped in the magma?
I believe so.
That would make sense because when the magma rose on us, our runes glue.
Yeah.
Glown?
Also,
glowed? I don't know.
that sacrifice is iffy. Because
which one do you mean?
the sacrifice
Of
is iffy.
Of Cameron?
Because Cameron said that they need a virgin sacrifice to keep the demon held.
So
Right?
I'm wondering if they're purposely doing the opposite, or maybe they don't have the information that we have. Like maybe they got the prophecy wrong, or their goal is to keep the demon sealed. And this instruction here or whatever is for how to make him free. So maybe they're going for the opposite. Maybe their purpose is sacrificing him because he's not a virgin. But like, I don't know. I might be grasping. But I totally agree with you.
Speculating right now.
Yeah, it's all speculative. But this room, how hard was it to get into this room? Did we just have to bash down the doors? It's just strength checks? I think it was, right?
Which room?
The room where we read the.
We just walked into that one. Wait, no.
I thought I could have sworn at least this door had to be strength checked.
No, not that one. God damn it! The sorcerer picked it.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah, he picked the one up there with the tablet on it. The top right square rectangle.
Okay, so the reason I'm asking is because it was locked up tight, and it stands to reason that Tyrone didn't have access to it, and he doesn't know what's on it.
The one leading to the lava river, one of those we had to strength check. I can't remember if it was in the room with the dead bodies or the next door. But the third door, he hit with a ray of cold and it shattered because it was like hot.
That's right. I remember that now. Yeah. Okay. So I think Bowie's right that like it's it's just weird that what they were doing with Cameron is completely different than what we read on this tablet, and I have no idea what to think though, because I don't know if the tablet's right or if it's written by demons. So could it be misleading? Could it be a trap? I have no idea.
Or it could have been added on.
I'd like to point out that while I was unconscious over there before you folks healed me, I had a vision of a woman made of liquid metal, and I woke in a desert to the north. I think it's a few days to north, but who knows how far in the ship. I've never been there though.
Desert to the north?
Yeah. Standing Stone Desert to the north. But I don't mean to distract from our current desires to kill, what's his name, Tyrone.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I think last time we pretty much came to the conclusion that we just need to move on and figure out what else is here and for more clues, right?
Okay, and correction.
We definitely need more clues.
And correction, I saw a temple complex in the desert several days to the north of the volcano I saw in my vision. I don't know if this is that volcano or if it's a different volcano, but
there's no desert on this little. There's no desert on this little island, but I mean, we don't know. I was just looking at the Sword Coast map, and I don't really see a desert to the north of us anywhere. Oh wait, there it is. Anorak.
That's the other side of the coin.
And visions can be somewhat confusing until they come to fruition too. So
Yeah. What do you guys think? You want to move cautiously into the next room and go after that goddess statue and see what that's about?
I'm up for it.
Who's taking point?
I'm stealthing.
I don't mind watching the back. Mr. Ref, I went ahead and traded out my invisibility or my rope trick for invisibility.
Got it. Okay, and that tonight will be your final night for any changes you're gonna make.
Okay.
All right. Let me go into mask mode.
I want to back up Bowie. I'll give her about 20 feet or so, I guess, if she's stealthing.
Okay, go ahead and roll your stealth. Nice.
Ouch.
You're so sneaky.
You're molting, so you're leaving a trail.
Alright, so I'll stay about, I don't know, 25 feet or so behind her. Alright. The reason I'm trying to back her up is because I have pretty good passive perception, so I'm looking around for traps and stuff.
Alright, you are... Okay, good. You, Bowie, in this room, you see on pedestals just north and south of you in those adjacent squares, on them, those pedestals are not pedestals, they're actually horrifically looking winged stone creatures with cracks all over them. And in the square directly to the east on the wall is a statue of a woman holding a scepter, and she is hooded. You see a door to the north and a door to the south.
I'll check the north.
Okay. And what are you doing?
Perception.
Perception or investigation? What are you trying to do?
Oh, investigation.
Okay. Are you searching the door for STDs, maybe?
No. Traps.
For traps? Okay, roll for that first.
Tower.
Yep.
I'll move the map to. Not my strongest.
Okay. You do not hear any sounds, but you do actually see that there is a pressure plate underneath the lip of the door. David, that space you were in is occupying the statue. And Val, your passive perception, you notice that there is a pressure plate underneath the lip of the door to the south as well.
Traps. Eyes up.
Yeah, you got a high passive perception, man.
The stat array I rolled is ridiculous.
I love it. Oh wait, you know what? I'm wrong. Nope. The door to the north is open, and the pressure plate has been triggered. The door to the south is not. Matter of fact, you see, because Doc, now that he's part of the group, I'm going to reveal parts of the map that he's been to.
Sweet. I'll describe where I've been. There's that second well I was talking about.
That's That's a great room.
That's where they had me held captive.
Is that your blood on the ground?
It is.
Lots of it is, yeah. You want to help me pick it up? Oh wait, never mind.
And the teeth there, they're it's sprung, so it's all the way against the other side of the wall. Just pretend.
Okay. So we have to like walk behind it.
And I've got, in case you didn't see that, I put my sword away and I've got my pistol out in my strong hand. And I'm watching to the rear to make sure we don't get snuck up on from behind.
Okay.
May I also set a reaction, please, Ref?
Yeah, go ahead. What's your trigger?
The trigger is I see Tyrone, and if I see Tyrone, I shoot him.
Okay, if you end up seeing him, you will shoot him. I'm sure you
That's
won't forget that face.
Nope.
Did you describe what he did to your family? Not like
Yeah,
these
I
pirates
mentioned
really care.
that he killed it. Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Not that these pirates really care about rape, but
Right.
they do know Tyrone for sure.
Yeah, I think I informed them that he
I'm sure that
killed
it's
and raped my family.
Yep, and I'm sure it's not sitting well that their longtime buddy is trying to trap the demon that is the source of most of the people's power here.
Aha.
Oh no, I'm pissed about that.
Yep.
Yeah, highly.
All right,
don't
so
What's that kid? He killed and raped your family? Whatever, screw that. I'm going to kill him for this reason.
Yeah. And that's why it's a pirate campaign, right?
Yay.
All right. So, Val, what are you doing? You are.
I was gonna ask if anybody's good at investigating traps and disarming them.
No, he left.
Yep, he did.
Alright, well, so it's pretty obvious that there's a. Go ahead.
Oh, I can find them fairly well, but I have no practice in disarming them or taking locks or anything like that.
Okay,
I got no
well,
skill with those tools and no tools.
I'm pretty good at seeing them, but not really great at investigating them.
So, if you're going to determine how to operate this trap, you will have to roll a I'm going to make it a mechanics check.
Jeff.
I've got a little bit of skill in everything. Can I get him point out, triggers and give him the help action so he has advantage on his? I would like to do that.
5. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. Go ahead,
So
Brian.
I'm gonna check out the one to the north. You said it's already sprung, and see if the door holds it down or if it holds it.
The door holds it down. It's sprung coming up. So if you were to open the door, smart. So automatic success on the door on the bottom. On knowing how it works.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
So then we can do something easy, like hammer a piton to keep it down, right? Oh, which way does the door open? In or out?
It opens inward. Oh, I'm sorry, away from you.
Yeah, so just keep your foot on it and open the door. Or we can go get a rock or something.
Yeah, sure. You said that the plate sticks out like a lip, right, from under the door.
So it's basically the pressure plate goes along the entire length of the door, and the tiny lip of it sticks out from the under the door, so you can't see light coming from under the door. If you were to open the door, it will extend.
Okay. So, I feel like we're probably looking at dexterity check here, right?
Yes.
I don't think we can do anything better than that collectively. What do you guys think? Any ideas?
We wouldn't know anything.
I'm gonna take one of my crossbow bolts and wedge it between the plate and where it's residing, if there's enough room.
No, you can't even slip a paper between. It's cut perfect. The stone is perfectly cut, like pyramid style.
Scratch
Good
that.
thinking, though.
right,
you guys
well,
can't even fit your dagger blade into it. It's
So we just have to push it open, and somebody has to, try to stomp on it, or like as the weight comes off the door, like as we open the door, and the resistance goes away, somebody has to be stepping on it immediately. I don't know if we can do 8 and other action.
Mr. Monk can like throw the door open and dive backwards.
Yeah, there's that.
I have a plausible idea. If we need to, I could cast Unseen Servant and have the Unseen Servant maintain downward pressure on the plate as we pass, and that can last for up to an hour.
Can you cast that as a ritual so that you don't have to use one of your spells?
I indeed can. That's exactly the case.
How long does it take?
It's a 10-minute, one action normally, but as a ritual, it's 10 minutes.
Not so bad. You guys want to let him do that while we go investigate the other well, and then I don't know, gather in the other room and have the Unseen Servant open the door?
I say yeah, because we need to investigate where they were holding him. We know there was somebody up there torturing him, so...
We could go back into the other room where we were, close both of these doors in the way, as long as I'm still within 60 feet of it, and then I could command it to open the door, triggering the trap that's on the other, in there, and then we don't have to worry about it at all anymore, but...
Yeah. I think that's the best. I mean, if we can't disarm it, then we might as well just trigger it and then walk through the aftermath.
Agreed.
So I'll cast Unseen Servant as a ritual then.
okay.
Okay.
You're
that'll
gonna
be
use 10 minutes of your time.
Yeah, I'll take 10 minutes to cast Unseen Servant. And then once it's cast in that room, I will close the doors behind me as I move back to this 20-foot back position, and then I will command the Unseen Servant to open the door. And the next door, and the next door, and the next door, just to make sure.
So you're going to
leave them open.
You're gonna do this door right there first, right? You're gonna open it, but command it to keep downward pressure on the plate, right?
No, we're just going to go ahead and open it and let it trigger, and we're all going to be out of the way of the damage. But I'm going to wait until Takashi is out of there to do that.
Okay. All right, Takashi, staying in there.
Oh, sorry.
You skiddly D'ing on out. Okay. All right, the door opens.
And nothing happens.
And we don't even see what's in it because we're 2 rooms away.
And you guys hear the sound of grinding stone, and then a almost like a thunderclap without actual sound permeates through the halls.
Like a vibration
Doc,
through the floor.
as you are looking down the road there, it is lit, so you can still see. And this is what you see. It is now going to be initiative.
Okay.
Awesome.
Aha, all of that happened.
No, that's awesome. Are you kidding me? Like,
right on.
Yeah, they have to funnel through that room to get to us.
They do, and they don't get surprised on you like the initially what's going to happen.
Right.
Boot. Nice work, guys.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Ooh, Medusa.
How's your dexterity?
I assume Takashi's pretty good, right?
Let's see.
+9, I'd say his dexterity is pretty good.
Yeah, it is. Monks, man, they get like super dexterity, you know?
I knew we should have broke that statue in half.
Right? Always.
We need Mike,
I told you
Barbarian.
I told you those statues was creepy.
Yeah. Alright. Takashi, what you doing? And remember guys, when you pass through a player's space, it is double movement. Unless you know, use your acrobat's feat or skill. If you roll a DC 10 acrobats, but that will be your bonus action.
I said we let them come to us.
So, hey,
That way-
Yeah, absolutely. If anybody has any kind of AOO or ranged. I'm having a hard time hearing you.
We're arranged awkwardly.
what I'm asking is, are yours versus
Yeah, you're really like distant. You might need to restate your mic and or TeamSpeak.
Yeah, you've been really quiet tonight. Like, when you speak, it's been really quiet. I've turned you up 3 times now.
Can you hear me?
Hey, there he is. That was better.
Huh. This general, is that decent?
That sounds better, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
much
actually
better.
turn you up a little bit.
Interesting.
Sound check.
Check, 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 check.
Good. Yep, that's
Yep.
perfect. All right. All right. Okay.
Okay,
So what
so-
you doing?
Is this hallway? Are these doors open leading down this hallway?
The door to the south? No.
No, no.
He said down this
Yes.
hallway, man.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, they're all open. Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Okay. So I will be using my longbow
Okay.
and tacking an arrow and shooting right down the middle of the hallway.
Go for it. Roll to hit. By the way, just FYI, the unless otherwise stated, assume that all ceiling heights are 15 feet.
Okay. And now I'm going to use extra attack.
Okay.
Come on!
It's gonna be one of those
Ooh.
nights, isn't it? You are definitely
think-
going to want to get all those bad rolls out now.
Right?
Foreshadowing.
Just saying.
Okay.
All right.
Moving on.
Okay. Doc.
Yes, sir. Is that an attack?
That is not an attack.
Oh.
It is Petrifying Gaze, in which you are...
I'd like to use my inspiration.
Okay, go ahead. I'm going to do one more roll for you.
Thank you.
Success.
That's better.
You're lucky, because if you fail by 5, you know what happens, right?
No,
You,
Roll a new
instantly turn to
character.
stone. Yeah, you die.
no. I refuse.
Okay, that's...
Well,
let me
turn to
double check.
stone.
Don't worry,
It's
we'll
like
put
that
you on
thing.
the... You'll be our new bust on the ship.
Alright. Miss. Hit.
Excuse me, that's what I was asking for earlier on the attack. I wanted to use my cutting word. I'll
what?
try to use it next. I'll try to be faster on the draw on it next time. Go ahead and continue on.
Which one? Well, remind me of that. What was it?
Cutting words. When
Okay.
it allows me when a creature that I can see within 60 feet makes an attack roll, an ability check, or a damage roll, you can use your reaction to expend one of your uses for bardic inspiration. It's a reaction thing, and I'd already set my reaction, so I'll clear my I'll use this to clear my reaction. And just go ahead and hit me.
Okay.
I'm sorry about that.
Yep, that's okay. Alright, I'll remember that too.
I hate me tooing, and I hate. Oh wait, but You
No,
know, so I'll try to be
that's
quicker on that.
you should do that. Otherwise, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, yeah. Like I said, Cameron, everybody else already knows this. I'm the kind that you can correct as long as it doesn't disrupt the flow of the game completely. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, and I'm not trying to correct you. I'm just
No. I want you guys to use your characters to the most optimized, best you could possibly do.
right.
I think
And
if
this
the
is my
reaction
first
was
time
already
with
set,
Bard.
though.
I'm sorry. Say again.
I think if the reaction was already set, you know, when you hold a reaction, it's until
Yeah.
your next turn.
Yes.
So I think
Right.
Yeah, I
that's-
agree.
Okay.
I agree entirely. I had my reaction already set, so disregard that and go ahead
Your
and shoot
turn.
me. Did he damage me already?
Yeah, I already got it. You already took
okay,
it down.
good. So then, in that case, I will take my action to shoot. Well, yeah, to shoot the. Oh, I've got to be on the action. Yeah, that helps. To shoot the Medusa with my pistol.
Yep.
And
Oh yeah, the rest of the party has yet to see a gun being shot, other than the
that
cannon.
is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I am at disadvantage because
Yep.
I am at range. So I'll get used to this weapon, trust me. So here's my disadvantage. And here is my attack with my pistol.
And you missed
And
both
Why
ways
are you disadvantaged?
because he is
range.
at range. His range is
Is
on.
it disadvantage or is it just -2?
Nope, it's disadvantage.
Okay. So
Okay.
then after having shot, I will say crap. And I put
Yeah.
my pistol away with my free action.
Yep.
And then I will come over to here, if that's okay, and try to take at least partial cover behind the wall of the well.
Okay. Thank you for bringing that up. Okay, so with the introduction of spaceships and Star Worms, Nick and all of you actually probably don't know this yet, but there is a new sub action you can take, or an standard action you can take called Take Cover.
Ah, it's a standard action.
It is a standard action. Hold on. Let me double check. Let me look at my book. Just give me just one quick second here. I don't have it programmed yet, but essentially,
That
all
should be part
targets-
of the movement.
all targets get a -5 to attack. No, they get a disadvantage to attacking you.
That's
And
not any different than the standard dodge action.
plus, because of the taking cover action, you get a -5 to hit anything with a ranged attack. It's supposed to
Okay.
simulate. It's supposed, according to the book. Let me
I
reread
get
it.
it.
But it's supposed to simulate, like, shooting your gun blind over a car or something.
Yeah, blind fire over the top of a barricade of some kind. I
Right.
get it. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay,
That's
so
how
yeah,
it's different than a dodge action, I guess.
right.
Then I'll just move there because it requires a standard action. So
No,
that was 5 feet short of my 30 intentionally
double
because
check.
of the moving through the square with that guy in it.
Let me double check my notes there on that. I want to make sure that it's not a bonus action, because it might be a bonus action to actually take cover as part of a move action. So let me see.
Moving. I'm good with whatever you roll.
Can I use my shield as cover?
If it's a big enough shield, like a tower shield or a kite shield, yes. But remember this also, some shields are like wooden shields. This is way later in the game. We're talking epic level. When I introduce ballistic damage, like wooden shields aren't going to do anything to help you.
So for the other players, what I actually did is I pointed that handle that looked like a bowless crossbow, and I pulled the trigger, and smoke and an explosion of thunder came out, and then I said crap and moved to where I was to get out of the way. And
Okay.
I'm not looking at her anymore directly. I'm looking at my teammates to see if anybody needs healing, and I click.
I'm going to create a shared note here for you guys on the wait, that's the. Let me look at taking cover. Hold on. That's covered is already a a thing. So let's see.
I'm gonna mute and go ahead and grab my dinner since I'm.
Yep.
My turn.
Take cover. Okay, so this is. I'm gonna put this into the notes, and this is public for everyone to view. It is a combat action.
I can't see it.
It's not done yet. Okay.
Bonus action.
Yep. It is a bonus action.
You should be good. You should be good to take cover if you want.
Yep, you can. I'm gonna go grab a carbonated water because I need to hydrate. You know, right? It's first ingredient in soda is water. How I justify it? Yeah, it is.
And sugar is just glucose, and your body turns everything into glucose, so you're all good. Cameron stepped away. So, but if you can hear, you would have been perfectly good with what you did, and you could have used the cover action because holstering your weapon is your interaction, and then you had a bonus action available.
Alright.
I am back. All right. Okay, so
I can hear, and that's cool. So I'll go ahead and. I'm not going to burn the bonus action because I've got stuff I can use.
Okay.
No, that's reaction.
That's reaction.
I'll go ahead and take the bonus reaction to take it up. And I can hear you, but I'm muting, so you don't have to hear me. So it'll only take a moment to answer.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, good. I figured you could because you'd mentioned you could hear before. I just didn't know if you were like far away or not.
Behind that well, I'm considering. Are you ducking fully, or are you using 3/4, half cover? What are you? Which form of cover are you taking?
He said he's going to use the bonus action.
Right. Right, but he has to decide whether it's half or 3/4 cover.
I'll go ahead and take 3/4 cover. Sorry.
3/4. Okay.
And then I will be back. I can hear you guys, so just give me a moment if I have to answer. Thank you for your patience.
Yeah, no problem, man. Bowie, you're up.
Since it's a Medusa, and
Okay.
I got a metal shield that reflected the
It is
light.
reflective. I remember that. Yep.
Yeah. I'm going to take cover
behind it
from my shield.
Okay.
Yep. And move facing the Medusa.
Roger that. I like what you're doing. A little
Clash
of the Titans there, yeah. Man, Nick, you and I, we're brother nerds. And I will always say the old Clash of the Titans is better than the new one.
The Kraken looked amazing in the new one, but
it
the
did
old
look
one
amazing
was a
in
better
the new
movie.
one. And I gotta say, with what was the sequel to it? When they went into the underworld with Kronos. Oh, dude.
Oh, I never saw that one.
Oh man, the second one, not Clash of the Titans, but something else, where Kronos comes alive.
Oh, I'll look it up.
Oh, dude, it was, I gotta say, pretty badass. Okay, all right, so you are you are taking cover behind your reflective shield.
I'll pull out my sword
Okay.
and hold action to attack.
All right, Perseus.
Can't go in a rage because
No.
I would have.
You already used your
attack
bonus
something.
action. Yep. You already used your bonus action with the take cover too. So. Okay. Go ahead and end your turn. Now, because of her fortified position, using acrobatics to ignore difficult terrain through that square is exempt.
So could we not just like come to the side of her and step in front of her and move forward?
Okay, I'm going to run and use like a standard, just like the normal movement rules, nothing special, to just jump and clear this 5 foot. And I'm just planning on blindly attacking over Bowie at whatever I can see in this direction.
Are you gonna do like a ranged attack while you're in midair?
Yeah.
All right, I'll go ahead and do I'm gonna give you a -2 penalty for accuracy, but go ahead.
Okay. And I'm gonna use my Eldritch Blast.
Yep.
What level are we? We're level 5?
That's a badass scene, dude.
So if we're level 5, I think I get 2 attacks with this thing, right?
Yep, -2 on both. Wait, is it?
At level 5, you get the second bolt, right?
Yeah, with Eldritch Blast. Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure you do. Unless it's a higher damage. Let me double check, though.
Blast. Games at 5th level.
Is 3, 2 bullet, team boot, 2 beam. You got it. Right, hit it.
Do I have to make 2 attacks, or is it just 2 beams to hit?
It looks like it's 1 attack. When you reach higher 2 beams at 5th level, yeah, it's just 1 attack.
Oh, are you kidding me? All that.
It's still pretty epic looking. That's like David level epic, like the cool scenes going on. It's awesome. I love it. All right, Mortem.
He's on the phone.
Yep.
Does the gaze reflect back?
We will have to see.
Finally. Somebody hit. Nice work.
Okay. I get to attack.
You get Wait, why would you get to attack? You took wait. Did you ready in action?
Took it right.
You did take a ready. You may attack. Sorry. My memory sucks.
Is control left or right?
Left. Control left.
You got it. Let's put the shitty dice mod on today.
Yeah, I did. My evil extension.
I did try.
You did. Well, it's affecting me apparently. Wait, what the hell? Why isn't it? What's your armor class?
17.
Okay. I hit with the second one. You get an alright, so I'm going to go with my 20 here. I'm taking flight. When I fly over you, you get an opportunity to attack on it. And that includes Mortem and Takashi. Yep, opportunity. And I get no more attacks. That sucks. New round. Medusa's up. Petrifying gaze on itself. Oh. Okay, so.
Well,
I think she failed by a lot more than
worked.
5.
It worked. You literally just did a Perseus move on it.
That's
Literally.
amazing.
Yeah, I had to read
That's right,
the rules, but yeah, it's sure enough it is affected by its own gaze. And I figure if your shield is reflecting lasers, it can reflect that too. All right, well,
I did
that was
the movie.
good. You should have, yeah. Yeah. Well, Mortem's up. I've never actually seen that done, ever.
No, me neither.
I think
That was nice.
This.
Yeah, so have I, but I've never had anything reflective in my inventory.
Me and the party had to attack backwards.
Yeah, if that was the case, I'd make you guys roll disadvantage on all your attacks. What? Well, now the rolls are coming in. Ouch. Did these guys even touch you? Oh yeah. Doc got hit.
I got hit.
Yeah, you both did. Okay.
Damage out.
All right, Takashi's up.
Mr. DM,
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry to interrupt. If you scroll up, you'll notice that my initiative was 19. I was right after the Medusa previously. I don't know what happened, but now my initiative is 4.
So I have my tables settings set to roll initiative automatically after every round.
Excellent. Thank you for informing me of that. Sorry for the interruption.
No, it's cool. Critical hit.
Okay.
I remember watching that fine guy that he narrates people's lives as he walk by. What's his name? Thomas Sanders, I think, Sanderson or Samsonite.
Okay, and then I'll actually attack.
Do you remember Draconians and their death throws?
Gotta be kidding me.
Nope. We're super serial.
Well, I had one decent roll.
Okay, well, there's that.
That's why I'm tank.
Damn. Buoys up.
Alright. I go into rage.
Alright, go for it.
Longsword.
This is gonna hurt.
Sorry, I had to tell my kids goodnight. They want to tell me all about their day.
Oh, that's cool, man. Did you see Bowie went all Clash of the Titans on the Medusa?
Yeah, I was listening. I just couldn't talk.
Right.
Okay.
That's what I was trying to explain in the chat. That was what she was doing. I knew what she was doing. I was thinking about doing the same thing with my shield, but she beat me to it.
And my offhand. Shield bash.
No! No, you can't.
I keep forgetting about shield bash, damn it.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
And
Especially
that's it.
with my rule that if you're of the same size or it's smaller, they get knocked prone if they fail their saving throw.
Can I fluff?
What?
Can I fluff Bowie's power?
What power?
Yeah. That sees. And everybody else knows this. But spirits.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah.
What's
Okay. Yeah. Explain it to me like I'm like 10.
Okay.
Barney style.
That you see a whole bunch of spirits floating around. Also, I'm going to add a little bit something new. You see ethereal wings. Small ethereal rings. Wings.
Nice, okay.
And the three of you know they look like quaddle wings because of the sacrifice long ago.
Now, what does it do again? What do you get as an advantage for that?
Oh, I gotta do the thing.
Yep.
Let's see. Okay. I gotta put disadvantage on the one that I just attacked.
Yep.
Because you see the spirits attack the creature. Well, not exactly. But distract it. Let's see. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. This one. And every time that creature attacks someone else other than me, that person it attacks gets a
Resistance. Yep.
For that one attack.
Yep. Okay. Okay. All right. Then Doc, you are up. Seeing this, these ancestral spirits floating around with the Quaddle Winds.
Awesome. So then, I will go ahead and use my bonus action
Okay.
to employ Bardic Inspiration,
Okay.
and I say, Itari, show them why it's foolish to mess with the Lord Captain of the Demon what was it? I'm sorry,
Demon Soul.
And that gives you a D8. Let me get that up here. Action.
Down.
Bardic Inspiration. Plus D8 to use on attack, ability checks, saves, etc. And then I will, that was my bonus action. For my action, I would like to start reloading. I don't know how many rounds it takes to reload this thing, but I want to start it. Oh, 1 round?
One full round, yep.
Awesome. Okay, so then I go, and I'm still undercover, so click.
Right. I love re-rolling initiative every round, especially when I go last.
And that lasts for 10 minutes. Sorry.
Who has that? Everybody or specific targets?
The plus 1 die 8, just you specifically, because I gave it to you.
Yeah, he has to specify who he wants to use it on.
Exactly.
Okay, perfect. So
And I can only
Buster
do
out,
one
all the
person at a
debuffs.
time.
Buster out, debuster out, all that stuff's, that doesn't suck going last, I guess.
No, it doesn't. That's very tactical.
So I'll use my bonus action to place my Hexblade's Curse.
Okay.
Not class curse, not the actual spell.
Right.
And that's, let's see, first, I'm going to do it obviously against Gargoyle number 2. And with my packed weapon, I will swing a greatsword at this thing, aiming to shatter right through diagonally across it from shoulder to waist. Don't think I'm gonna use a smite. Nice, did need it. I get a D8. Do I need to take him all the way out? He's dying. He can't
dead.
do anything, right?
Nope, he dead.
Yeah, he dead. Alright. So then I'll save that D8.
Takashi takes his rightful place as going first. So did the Medusa, when she got petrified, she's done?
Yep, it's permanent. On a roll, a failure of 5 or more, it's permanent. And I rolled like a 3.
So is mine not being resisted because I have technical magical weapon because it's my packed weapon. Everybody else's damage was getting resisted except for, well, Val.
It has to be, yeah, it has to be magic or no, any slashing, anything slashing.
He probably would have resisted my slashing then because it's magical, but it is definitely slashing damage. Fantasy Grounds maybe didn't. Let's see. My damage type is slashing and magic, so maybe Fantasy Grounds thinks because it's magic it's okay.
Possibly, yeah. If yeah,
to
okay,
you.
I'm looking at it right now. If it is magic, it gets through its defenses.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking at it now. It has a little exclamation point magic sign on it.
Alright.
Sorry, I'm typing something out real quick.
No problem. I'm just standing by.
Okay. One more sec. Sorry, guys.
You're good, man.
ready. Okay. Doc, ready?
Sorry. Yes, I am. I just had to unmute. Okay. So then, right, that's what I was doing. So then, I will peek over the well and look at Gargoyle 1, and I will tell him that your mama was so ugly she looked in my friend's shield and turned herself to stone. And then he has to save versus my wicked insult. He succeeded, and so feed or take it. So nothing. It wasn't his actual mama. But it sounded good.
Yeah. I ain't got no mama. You just killed her. Alright, I guess she killed herself. Mortem's up.
I'm gonna double attack and shield bash this fucking gargoyle. God damn it, I'm hitting, but... oh. Alright, now he's got that disadvantage thing on him though.
Yep. How is that working on it? It's if he chooses to attack, chooses to ignore the damage.
If he chooses to attack normally, or he's a disadvantage roll.
Right.
If he chooses to ignore the disadvantage, he takes 2d6 damage.
Okay. He is going... Yeah, okay. So... I guess I'll make that decision. That's his turn. Alright.
Alright. Oh, wait a minute. Did I roll twice?
Hello.
Wrong roll.
Hello. Okay.
You finally got the fumble.
A shitty fumble.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but I hit the wrong weapon. But, oh well.
Wow.
And my turn.
Reading that, it basically sounds like you headbutted your longsword. That's terrible.
It happens. Could have been worse.
I guess it could have been.
Sword.
Sometimes I like critical tables, and sometimes I'm not so crazy about them. I think, you know what it is? When I'm a player, I don't like them, and when I'm a GM, I love them. I'm going to continue to move through this square, but I'm going to stop here and direct 2 Eldritch Blasts at Gargoyle number 1, and then I'll continue moving so I don't block anybody's line of sight.
Okay.
Jeff, I read the description a little bit more closely. It requires 1 attack per bolt.
Okay, thanks.
Yep.
Grazie.
I guess I'll use a bonus action to direct my curse at this guy.
Okay. Oh, let's see here. Brian, who's blinded? Is that Brian?
No, Bowie.
Bowie's blinded. Nice. Let me go ahead and
For
put
1d4
that there on
round.
you. Alright. Did you roll it?
There's a downside
Okay.
to my powers. If
Uh-huh.
I'm blinded, it doesn't work.
Wow. That sucks.
Because I have to have
Sight.
visual sight.
Roll one. Everybody's rolling fumbles. Roll a 1d4 for me, Bowie.
You're blind for 3 rounds. Damn.
Okay, so I was standing here when I critically fumbled that Eldritch Blast, so I don't know if you want me to hit one of my friends.
No, since it was an automatic miss fumble. I have the fumble charge loaded where it will direct to friendly fire.
I wanted to end up in that square above.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I just moved myself back to demonstrate where I was.
Yeah. All right. Oh yeah, he takes damage, right?
Yeah,
Roll-
2d6.
Roll your damage. That might have killed him.
Wait, what?
Roll the damage.
I didn't. Oh, okay.
Oh no, wait! It already did it. It took the damage. Effect 2d6 expired. It took the damage. Yep. Ouch. It just did it right there. Okay. All right. Takashi's up.
Wait, no, isn't that the damage you just did to Bowie? Yeah, that's the damage you did to Bowie.
Yeah, but I'm looking at my effects here. Damage 2d6 cold damage, and I'm looking at my damage, and he was at 30 something damage. Now he's at 40 something damage.
Oh, okay, cool. Then it's finally coded, right?
Yeah. No, I'm wrong. It did not do damage, so you do need to roll the 2d6. So, yeah, go ahead and do that. Alright, and, yep, okay. 2d6 plus 2, wait, is it?
Just 2d6.
Yeah, 2d6, okay, yeah, I saw that. Alright. And go ahead and do your damage there. Takashi. Dead. Well done. Okay. So these do have loot on them. On the actual Medusa, you find a pouch and a set of bracers, and I'm going to put the parcel in now. So take a look at the party inventory sheet, and voila. Distributing. Let me make sure that Doc is there. Okay, good. Experience.
Filigreed metal bracers have the letters HG etched on each bracer and the image of a woman's silhouette. Does that mean anything to anyone?
Can we roll like an Arcana check, maybe?
Absolutely. Hold on 1 second.
I'll join in on that. Oh, where is it?
It's H.G. Wells, that's what it is.
I figured it out.
Hill giant, maybe?
No, take a look at the standing stone well. Look at the well to the north. See that little clicky? This well has an image of a woman's silhouette and the letters HG etched in the side, along with a sign saying Plain of Standing Stones.
Oh, I know what these are. I know what these damn wells are.
They're portals of some kind, right?
Have you ever read the Sword of Truth series?
No.
Okay. It's kind of like a portal. This creature called a Sliff comes and and you tell her where you want to go, and she if there's a location that she can get to, she'll take you there.
Val and Takashi, you guys using your Arcana check know that the HG stands for Mercury. And that holding the two together does something to a Sliff well. And because Val, you rolled so high, you recall the if you look at the pin. You Val, you see the pin that says Sunset Mountain Well.
Okay.
You know that is a Sliff well.
Okay.
So how they're getting in and out of here without coming past us. Well, yeah.
So, I mean, I guess the idea is that if you're wearing both bracers, it's key to use the wells as portals?
Could be.
How powerful are these wells? How powerful magic items are they?
Just normal magical items.
Okay.
Identify.
I don't have the material component to do it, but I do have the ability to identify magic items at the moment. I just can't do it right now.
Do you have a did you happen to put a material components pouch on your character? Spell component pouch?
Yes, but it's 100
There you
gold
go.
piece.
Oh, it is 100 gold pieces. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you got to sacrifice 100 gold piece pearl. Also, may I clarify something? And I don't want to be a rule blower, so if I'm off base, take
Go for it.
I had the issue that I believe I can't pronounce her name yet. I'm sorry. Quitaris had mentioned on the Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Blast, when you reach fifth level, generates a second beam, 2 beams at fifth level. At the end, though, it says make a separate attack roll for each beam. Yep. Those are not attack actions. Those are on the same attack action that you cast your spell with. So you can actually fire each beam off at your own. It just allows you to target different stuff. Yep. But if you're
like
in
magic
your
missile.
Exactly. I didn't want to house rule though.
No, that's absolutely right. Yep. Because unless if it would have specified make 2 separate attack rolls, but since there are 2 beams on that, since it's a cantrip, you're essentially giving yourself, at 5th and what is it, 9th level, the cantrips always go up, so it would be the same.
3 beams at 11. 4 beams at 17th, and they're the attack actions.
Absolutely.
Sorry about that.
No, that's true. Okay, so
yeah, I just forgot to use my second beam. I keep forgetting about it.
And I still have my unseen servant up, so I can open more doors for us if we need.
Yeah, you see a door to the south.
I'm gonna update my notes real quick to just kind of keep this rolling here. So I'll just be typing for like a minute or 2 here, so I'll just follow along with whatever you guys want to do.
I'll have the spirit. If we're wanting to go south, I can continue opening doors with the unseen servant. Otherwise, if we're wanting to go farther north past where I was held captive, we can go the other direction. It's up to you guys. I don't care.
Well, I think we should explore south, because we can kind of...
Well,
Yeah.
close this door with the unseen servant, which I then command to go down here and open this door so that the trap effect doesn't hurt us, hopefully. And then I will come and open the initial door back up so we can see. And it's another well. Count hats and no. Interesting.
I always forget which one's which sometimes. It's just a shame that I must admit. Okay. Yeah,
I can
so
never
this
forget. I watched
this
so
is
much of
well, with the HG symbol and on my sign saying Mount Hotnow. And I don't know, how many of you guys are veteran Forgotten Realms players? Like, let's be more specific, veteran Neverwinter players, huh?
No.
Well, I
I've played a couple
Neverwinter back in the
campaigns.
day when it first came out. I've played the. I've played the. No worries. I've played the video game. I've played the adventure, but it was very, very long ago, so I don't remember much of it.
Oh, you're gonna love this. Love this current era.
I played some of it, but mostly it was like a big, huge maze that was underground.
Go ahead, Doc.
Okay, so I guess we're going north, since we now know there's a well there. Or we can go try that other door in the first well room. There's a door to the south, too, that we haven't explored.
I'm good whichever direction you guys want to go. And does anybody?
I want to see if
healing?
there's... I want to see who's still up here. If there's anybody of your torturers left.
I'm good with that, but I'd like to heal Buoy, or Buoy,
Buoy.
and probably, and yeah. Oh, that's not much healing, but it's a little bit.
Stealthily move up this this line.
Roll stealth and tower. Thank you. This well grabs your attention particularly there, Doc.
Oh, I will pay attention and see what draws my eye.
2 words. Standing stone.
Yeah, this is definitely talking about the desert that I had the vision of.
Awesome. I was actually just writing that in my notes, but I thought that might be the case.
And you guys can. I'm actually going to put green markers on those here.
The green markers on all 3.
No, I'm talking about on the Neverwinter's map. I'm sorry, the Sword Coast map.
Nickel. Ooh.
Dang, so right now we have technically 5 portals that we have access to, sort of. We don't know that yet, right? Okay, let us go forth. And you said that the spikes are already triggered?
Yes.
Okay.
Here's a little more healing.
Okay, so you'll see 3 more green markers.
Oh, you type way too hard, brother.
Oh man, sorry. Yeah, it's that space bar. I have a really a hammer thumb.
I'm dropping the hammer. Holy crap.
I must type like 100 words a minute when I'm like zoned in and not paying attention to anything else and just typing. It's ridiculous.
I'll peek in.
Okay, the door to the north is closed. And it is made of the demon wood substance.
And the door to the south in that first well room is the same thing, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And the spikes.
The spikes are sprung. And they're all the way to the other side of the room. Other than that, you don't see any other features in this, except for a whole shitload of blood that does almost mystically weave itself on the floor and well up into and onto the demon wood door into strange blood runes that are etched into the door.
I'm going to set the unseen servant. Oh, well, no. Before I do it, I think about doing it, but then I'll ask, should I set the unseen servant to cleaning that? See what my teammates think.
I think Morton has to read this.
I'll take a look to see if I recognize the runes at all.
I have the invocation that I can read all writing, so.
This one will take an Arcana check.
I'll assist.
Val, these are binding runes.
Never mind.
Oh, interesting. Alright. So, if they're binding runes, I'm thinking that things are being held in check in prison, like our master, perhaps. Is there any significance to the fact that it's blood?
Yeah. So the blood from different sources will add potency to any sort of ritualistic runes and rune work. In this case, the blood of a family man mixed with the blood of his fallen. So yes, your family is all on that door.
Yeah, I'm really wanting to clean the blood up.
Okay,
if
so
they want it there, then I don't want it there.
The unseen servant is getting rid of the runes. It is a simple action to wipe them.
Okay, yeah. Unless I'm told otherwise by my companions, I will go ahead and direct the unseen servant to start cleaning up.
All right, the door itself then unlocks and pushes inward, away from you.
Uh-huh.
And you guys hear the sound of a stone door opening from the south as well.
From the south. Ooh. I'll look south.
Nothing in your field of vision. Nothing in your field of vision.
Okay.
It's a distant sound.
I'll alert my party to that in case I'm the only one that heard it.
All of you do.
Okay.
Bowie, you approach this door. This door it's not actually a door. It's the shape of a door, but it looks like it's not completely in this world. It has a purplish, transparent image, almost like you're looking at a holographic image. It does have a solid door handle, though, seemingly almost floating in midair. Through the door, you can see a pitch black room and a dark figure with wings enfolded, and the strange blood and almost like molten lava flowing around it, binding symbols all around the figure on this pedestal.
Not my expertise.
We all hear that?
Only in your mind.
Is it the voice of our demon that
Yes.
we recognize?
I say demon. Mountain demon.
I rush in and I drop to my knees and I bear my mark on my chest.
You touch the door.
I hold you back.
You touch the door, and you take 4
yeah.
points of damage from electricity.
So instead of going into the room, I drop to the ground in front of Bowie here, to my knees, and I bare my chest and my teeth, and I snarl and I scream his name, and say, "How do we save you? How do we release you?"
As you are looking, the runes on your chest start to glow more, but at the same time, you see the imagine the atomic lines. You're looking at an atom, right? So the symbolic lines of an atom and the electrons and the neutrons floating around. That's what the lava lines look like around this figure, right? They're not quite touching him, but they're orbiting him infinitely. But as you have gotten closer, and since you touched the door, they have gotten tighter around this figure.
Yeah. And what happened with the symbol?
All of you except
Did it burn?
it's burning, and all of you except for Doc feel like you're choking. You can breathe, but not very easily. Doc, you see that these guys all have this rune on their chest, and it's glowing through their armor and through their clothes, and you see they are struggling to breathe.
Have I seen anything like this in my research of them in the last decade or so?
Yes, this is the rune that binds them to the demon, the source of their power, and the source apparently, which is incredible to you because the legends were true.
Right. Yeah. And I make notes on that too. Do I have any idea how I can help them? They're being bound by the same marks that are binding the demon. I guess maybe an Arcana check to get any ideas.
You may roll an Arcana check. Dice Tower that, please.
Got it. Dice Tower.
Brian, yes. Arcana as well, Brian. And you actually make that advantaged in the Dice Tower. Doc, these runes are ancient and completely unknown to you.
Yeah, they're foreign runes to me.
Can I try to make the check also?
Absolutely, Dice Towered, and you also advantaged.
Oh, awesome.
That's an Arcana.
Brian, you do not understand these runes, and neither do you, Val.
So
Yes,
I do an
Arcana.
Arcana check.
For you, yes, disadvantaged.
Oh.
Barbarian and such.
Hold on. Not my strong suit, anyways.
No, these runes are like Greek to you. Okay.
Maybe we should investigate the noise to the south before we spend, like, more time beating our heads against a transparent door, so to speak.
Yeah, I mean, if we're asking him and he's not responding to us, this is free me and I'll reward you.
You guys are starting to have even harder time breathing as the atomic lines are tightening even tighter. They are almost touching him.
Oh shit! I guess
I'm backing off. Yeah, backing off.
All right, the runes. You guys feel less pain and you can breathe freely.
Hang on a second before you get too far, guys. I want to go ahead and roll up on that door, and since I don't seem to be having problems caused by it, and I'm going to take a minute or two to carefully examine the jams around the door. Are there any hidden runes?
You actually can't see a door.
No door.
Nope. Okay. It is a free room.
And
you do see the figure, but it's a statue. It's a winged statue. Yes, you may.
Okay, I'll go ahead and walk through and call back. Hey guys, I'm in the room. I'll look at the statue and I'll investigate it, if I may, to see if I see any way to lock, unlock, release, activate a rune, anything of that sort. I'll touch any markings on it that I can see that look out of place, or especially in place.
You see at the feet where you're at, you see that this is a diamond-shaped pedestal with one single step that leads up to the statue. Do you see the two glowing dots closest to you? Those are indentations to where something may be put into it, particularly a bowl, very small bowl.
Okay. Well, I'll go back and talk to my friends. Hey guys, and explain what I saw in there and that I was able to get in there. Do you happen to have anything about, and I make a size gesture with my hand, this size, and like a bowl, maybe 4 of them? I'm thinking maybe if we can get the bowls and put them on the corners of the dais, that might release your friend.
Well, that's
we haven't come across anything like that.
But yeah, I don't think we have anything like that.
And I think that's what we need to search for.
Well, we only have one room left unexplored, so...
Yeah. You said there were 4 of them? 4 of those little indentations?
Two indentations.
2 indentations.
Oh, I thought there were 4. I thought 2 on the other
just
side.
2. Nope, just 2 in the front.
Okay,
so
2 indentations.
at the feet of the statue.
Doc, no math.
That's pretty good fun.
I catch up to my party.
What was that?
I'll try to catch up to my party is all I'm saying.
How long does that blind list last for?
Oh, it's gone. Thank you. Thank you. You ain't blinded anymore by your blood.
Just slide the hand check and pop it open.
She's been licking her paw and like cleaning her face.
Yeah.
I still have the unseen servant if we need to use it.
What are you doing with sleight of hand?
Yeah, I was gonna open up the door.
Well, the door's open. This door's open. This was the sound that you guys heard coming from the south. And you see a unassuming door leading into the next chamber.
I thought the south door was demonite.
It was, but after you guys wiped the blood away.
Oh, nice.
This door is unlocked.
I open it.
Smells like a trap.
Another statue.
Would that be the other side of the coin?
What's the... I mean...
So we need to find 2 virgins?
Yeah, sacrifice 2 virgins at the altars right here, basically.
Can be goats.
Yeah, I was about to ask.
Animals?
Did it say virgin of what?
Yeah, you didn't specify.
We
It
could
did
get
not
some baby
specify.
bunnies. Well, bunnies by definition are not virgin.
We're not. I personally could care if they were 4-year-old children. I'm a dick that way.
Yeah,
Demon
they
doesn't
make
care.
so much noise. They wiggle more. Baby rabbits are the way to go. I mean,
The demon doesn't care, so I don't care.
right. So if the demon doesn't care, let's go with the rabbit. Or the goat.
Well, if it's, I mean, I assume the rabbits are probably easier to procure.
Yeah, and fewer people get upset.
What do you,
find a virgin rabbit? I mean,
Takashi, what were you investigating?
Well, I was investigating the door before they opened.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay.
I mean, it wouldn't be too hard for us to go back to the island, right, and find something to sacrifice.
We're still on the island. The volcano is on the island.
Oh yeah. So we just have to basically backtrack and exit.
I'm gonna go to the brothel because you know all those girls are pure, right?
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
Before we
You know
leave,
all
can I
about that,
take-
don't you, Jeff?
Yeah.
Before we leave, can I take-
what?
I'm sorry. I was going to ask, before we leave, may I take a little bit more time to investigate around that and that statue?
Yes, you may. Go ahead and roll a die-towered investigation.
Okay. Investigation helps us get to the right. Investigation.
Does this tower look like the other statue? I mean, this statue
Oh
look
man,
like the
nice.
other tower?
You actually find a compartment underneath the statue that's hidden in stone, and you open it and you find a small ruby bowl.
Oh shit.
So we need to go to the other statue you guys mentioned was in that other section across the lava, or somebody needs to, and bring back the other bowl. I'll bet you it's there in the same spot.
Yeah, and then they would
the
fit inside the slots, right?
It looks like it would.
Okay, well then let's go.
Alright, yeah, let's just backtrack.
Are you gonna make me really move?
No,
Find
I'm
this-
letting you go. I'm letting you do it. You guys find the bowl in the exact same spot.
Okay.
And there's still body parts streaming across this invisible thing
Yeah,
over
you guys
here.
know your way across the bridge. That's no problem.
Alright, cool.
Okay, so yeah, you find another. This one is actually made out of opal.
Opal and ruby, huh?
So hold on, let me.
Okay,
I'm
well,
actually
give
gonna
the
write.
bowl to Doc because he's the only one that can get in the room.
Now, which of you are virgin?
Yeah, we probably have to spill the blood into the bowls, right? And then put the bowls in place. Let's try it without first, just to see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
let's
what-
try it without it.
We're here now. Might as well try. Well,
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna stay back.
Go into the room, so I'm just gonna hang back and watch.
I'm staying right where I'm at. Let Doc run up there and see if he can free the demon.
Wander.
You're not gonna be able to get in there, Bowie.
I am.
I didn't do that.
I'm putting these bowls on the parcel right now. They are actually, worth money.
Alright, boy, I didn't mean to move you.
It's alright.
Okay.
After we free the demon, maybe we keep the bowl.
Okay, so I get the two bowls out. Is there any color differentiation in the spots? Does any marks on or around where the bowls seem to go?
You see, upon closer inspection of the indentations, you see that the star ruby bowl goes to the left, and the opal bowl goes to the right.
Alright, taking a deep breath and hoping I don't get killed or dragged to hell by the demon, I put the bowls in their appropriate location.
Did you fill them with anything?
Oh, I didn't.
Nothing happens.
Okay, so let's try. What do I got?
Okay,
right here.
you were part of the binding ritual. It had to be a family man, right? So, or a family person. So I would say, try some of your blood.
Okay. Not liking where this is going, I go ahead and whip out my dagger.
Okay.
And I cut my palm of my weak hand in a place that's not gonna, be used for holding weapons and stuff. Dribble it into the ruby bowl.
How much of it? It's really, the bowl can hold about, we can say 1 cup of blood.
Well, I will go ahead and pour until I start feeling a little dizzy in that one, and then I will pour until I start feeling a lot dizzy in the other one.
Okay.
And then I will bandage myself.
I'm going to take you to temporary hit points of 1/4 of your hit points.
Yep.
53. What's 50? 1/4 of 50 is 12.
12.
Yeah, 12.
Like
okay.
12, 13-ish.
Okay, so you have, and this, your temporary hit points, unless you are healed or take a long rest, they stay like that.
Oh, you mean temporary wounds?
Yeah, temporary wounds.
Okay.
Oops,
Okay.
That's going to be minus, not, there we go, minus 12.
There we go.
There we go. Alright, and you place them onto the altar?
I wouldn't do this if I, hadn't researched these guys and spent so much time finding out about them and trying to earn their goodwill and my way onto the crew. So I go ahead and do that, and then set them in place if they're not already.
All right. Suddenly, you start to see flashes of black, and you start to see something strange, and your chest begins to burn.
I think I used too much. I gave
You
too
look
much blood.
around, and you start to see something you've never seen before. You start to see this black figure that is in front of you have these roping lava, almost atomized symbols tightly wrapped around it. And you hear,
And I hear, oh crap. Alright, so
you look behind you,
just-
and you
yeah.
see a purple door with a floating handle. You are locked in the room.
Okay. So I'll try and I'll glance over him first and see the door's there now. So perfect. And see if there's anywhere that these bindings join that I could release them from, and if not, then I'll just try to pull the bindings off.
As you are, as Val gets close to the door, you see that the binding ropes, the lava ropes, squeeze tighter, and both of you are struggling to breathe.
I wave him away.
You are able to breathe a little bit easier.
Okay. So let's see how we bind. Okay, so I heard you. Now, how do I unbind you? How do I free you? Pull out the bindings. If that doesn't do anything, see if I can't open the door. Maybe that'll release him. I explicitly remember my mother telling me as a little child not to play with demons, and here I am. This can only end poorly. Okay. Do what you have been warned to do. I am skating, and if I die, this entire island dies with me. Oh, crap, sure. So if I don't help you, then the lives of all these people are on my head. That's wonderful. What I've been warned to do. Let me check my notes.
Wouldn't be your notes.
Okay.
He's talking to you collectively as and you, Brian and Val, you, Nick, you both hear this in your mind. This what has just been said. Actually, all of you hear this demonic sound in your minds as the rune glows. Just only 3 of you can now understand it. Suddenly, you understand Infernal. There.
I don't even remember what we were warned to do now. Does anybody remember anything specific?
I will allow you all to roll a saving throw, a wisdom saving throw, at a DC of, we'll make it interesting, 13.
In the tower or in the chat?
In the chat. Anytime I say a number, you roll it publicly.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Yeah, I would use inspiration.
I got it. There I would.
I saved myself from turning this down.
The note's saying that you need to sacrifice 2 virgins in sight.
Oh, we already knew that.
But, the sacrificial bowls are now inside the chamber that were supposed to be filled with innocent blood. Virgin blood.
Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do here because, like, none of us would ever even be able to go in there anyway.
Okay, so, having bandaged myself back up, I will clean the bowls up and try to hand them through the door. Under the door. No, just go ahead.
I change into Tyrone as I'm walking back and see if, since he's the one cast.
For some reason, you try to change into Tyrone, and you just can't seem to remember how. And you take 6 points. You take 6 points of electrical damage, Doc.
Don't whatever you're doing out there, knock it off.
You said you tried to touch the door, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's why you took damage.
Okay, disregard. Okay. Well, then this could be interesting.
Try to take one of the bowls out and throw it through the thing.
I'll try and slide it through along the floor through the door.
You're gonna slide it?
Yeah, I'm not gonna throw it. I'm gonna. Yeah, I had thought that I say earlier that I was gonna empty the blood out.
You emptied the blood out? Okay. They slide.
Clean it up.
But you're touching the bowl as you slide it through the phase? Or are you gonna throw it?
I'll use my...
I'm coming up to stand as far away from the door as I possibly can, but to catch the bowls.
I will set them on the floor, move over to this side of the room, and have my unseen servant slide the doors along the floor to out the door if possible.
Inspiration has been awarded. They both go out the door with the unseen servant.
Yay!
I grab the bowls and run away. Blood. And we'll be back.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to get my book out and start writing down all of the stuff that's been happening so that when I get ready to write my song, it's going to be epic.
Okay, do me a favor. Just take 5 minutes. I got to go to the bathroom real quick. Take 10.
Number 2.
If he was taking a number 2, we'd be quitting right now.
We'd be calling it for the night.
Yeah, he used to do it in raids all the time when we played EverQuest and WoW.
Oh, gee.
He was the raid leader, and I gotta go drop a deuce, and 45 minutes later, everybody else is like, hey, Brian, is he coming back? And we're all standing in front of the frickin' boss just waiting, like, Jeff.
Funny. You guys kept letting him be the raid leader?
Yeah, because Jeff had this, like, commanding voice about him that he could make everybody want to play better. It was weird. So we were one of the number 1 guilds in EverQuest on taking down new content. So.
Oh, cool. I never got into EverQuest. All my friends were into it, and
I love EverQuest. I go back to it every now and then and just check out the new stuff. But it was just cool because you never got to max level. Like there was no max level. Like actual level, sure, there was a max, but you also had alternate advancement points that went into like multiple thousands.
Oh jeez.
So character just kept getting stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. That's why I liked it. There was no, like... There was like a glass ceiling for a freaking level.
So how are we gonna do this? We have to send the unseen servant back with the bowls again?
No, I grabbed the bowls. He slid them through the door with his unseen servant.
Right,
I grabbed the bowls, and
none of us can get close to this door, so it's not too hard for us to go and kill some virgins, or bring some virgins down here and kill them.
Well, what I'm saying is we go get us a virgin something, animal, person. More than likely it's a person. It's going to be a demon, you know. I mean, he didn't specify, but we could bring one of each. A virgin animal and a virgin person. And sacrifice them. And
we have to bring them down here and sacrifice them, right? So I'm assuming we have to sacrifice them like in front of the statues.
Yeah, he said within sight, so...
And I could have swore he said two virgins.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm wrong.
No, it did. It said 2.
One for each bowl, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we gotta go get us a volunteer or unwilling volunteer. They're being voluntold.
Do you think we could find volunteers? Demon's power, like everybody knows it's Demon's power.
We're gonna find virgins on a pirate island.
On a pirate island, there's that, right?
Not going
If we don't have 2 volunteers, you might point out that everybody dies, so...
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I would just drag a couple of demon kids.
You'll have better luck finding baby animals than a person.
And Mortem would be willing to do damn near anything to free his patron, so...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's lawful evil.
Yeah, me too. I look everybody in the eye and say, if you do not want to take part in this, I understand I will not think any less of you.
Well, I'm kind of beyond that point, being on this side of the door.
Yeah.
Well, I can look through the door. It's transparent.
I mean, like, I'm like a notorious, like, evil scourge pirate. Like, I would just drag a couple of kids down there by their hair, and I wouldn't give a shit what anybody thought. I just, I don't want to go over the top of the evil, just for the sake of the evil, that's all.
We don't necessarily have to kill our own people. Don't we have that portal that can drop us off at random locations?
Oh, it's
One
true.
little
Just
night.
go out to a city and just take some kids from the streets of Luskin. Fuck those Luskins. I think they don't own us.
Yeah, how about whoever has those bracers, put them on and let's
But this is
activate.
Clickety clack.
this is medieval times. You don't know if the kid's a virgin.
I mean, like a 4-year-old?
There will be more luck getting animals than kids.
Just because we don't have a problem using children or people in general doesn't mean you have to. And think about how much farther we could go if we spun your reputation positively. See, all of a sudden now he's taking on his Hollywood agent.
I would rather rule by fear.
I can't even get close enough to that door for you to try and sell me on being a good guy.
Yep.
We all basically die if I stand there and listen to you trying to tell me to be good.
I'm not saying become good guys. I'm just saying, boom, make it look good. We're saving the island. We're saving all of these other people.
Take the bracers off the Medusa.
Back.
It's in the party inventory, but I don't think anybody specifically put it in their personal inventory yet.
Alright.
Well, Mount Hope now is right next to a small town, Gauntlgrim. So if we take that sliff, it should be a quick hike into. I don't really want to use somebody from our island. You know.
I guess. I mean, all the souls go to the demon at the end. So. But I mean, don't look to me for any kind of moral action at all in this game. So,
no.
If you guys want to come up with a better way, then that's on you. I'll follow along. I'm not going to block anybody.
No, I mean, absolutely.
If it was left up to me, I'd just take the easiest path.
I mean, cut the throat of a
that's what I'm saying.
18-year-old.
If the easiest path, we would have to carry 2 children if we grab children. Across the island, up the volcano, into here. Or we could just try to activate one of these sliffs. Because you rolled such a good Arcana check, you know what a sliff is. Which
is funny, because in person I really don't know what a sliff is.
It's just a teleport thing, but it's a living teleport. It's like
you'll see.
It's a living creature.
Yeah, you'll see. Part of the roleplay experience.
Yeah. So, I say we take one of the sliffs to Mount Hope now, and then go to Gauntlgrim, grab a kid, and come back and...
2 kids.
2 kids.
2 kids. Does anybody have a handy haversack?
Have a what?
Handy haversack.
You know, wrap the kid in one.
I have... Why do I have a bag of sand? Huh. Okay.
For stealing a golden idol.
Nope, I don't have a bag.
Oh, we gotta split the treasure.
I mean, I'm fine with that if you don't want to use the people from our own town. We need to find out how these wells work. Have we gone through any kind of anything like a slip teleporter before? Slip portal?
No. Matter of fact, none of you. You know what a slip is just from your ancient studies of Fey magic.
Okay.
But the what you do know is that they used to be people, and they were converted through various forms of eldritch magic, and turned into this being that is able to basically it's an unsettling experience. You just don't know how it works. You know how to summon it through the bracers.
Alright. My concern is, like, do I believe or know whether or not I'm going to be able to quickly get back here? Or is this like a possibly one-way trip? I don't think I have any way of knowing that, right?
No, you do not know know that for sure. You just know how the slip was made and the fact that the HG and the slip, because the slip is made out of mercury.
I don't know. What do you guys want to do? You want to vote on jumping through the portal?
Yeah, we can try an animal. It did not state that it had to be a human sacrifice.
There you go. See?
I mean, I think an animal's the quickest way because we just pop out, grab ourselves a couple of animals. The problem is, like, how do you know if the animal's a virgin or not? Like,
that's why you get baby ones.
I guess we just get a baby bird. Couple of baby birds out of
to save us time, we go back to town, and you said that the town has damn near everything, so it's going to have livestock and farms. I'm going to go approach a farmer and ask him for 2 of his freshly born calves.
So you got
kids.
who is leaving the volcano?
I'll stay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm staying too.
So, Brian, you're the only one that's going out?
Yeah, because, I am the captain of the Demon Soul. I should have some influence.
Alright, everyone take 2. Give me 1 sec. That's fine, Doc. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll consider it a short rest. It's gonna take Brian some time to get out down the mountain.
Cool.
Okay, so you guys may take a short rest. I will. I'm actually going to do that now for you, and you may use hit dice if you wish.
I don't, but does the short rest remove the temporary penalty hit point?
No.
And if not, will the cure wounds?
Cure wounds will, yes.
Okay.
As long as you heal to 12 hit points or more. Since temporary hit points have to be healed first. Okay, I'm gonna alright, you guys, I'm gonna pull Brian down.
I wouldn't just send him off to his death. Oh shit, does Tyrone know we're out here?
No, he does not.
Okay, good.
We didn't tell him.
Well, I guess maybe that doesn't necessarily
We
know.
sent his little guard away.
He could have spied.
Panicking.
Yeah, they easily could have been spying on us or having the entrance watched, so I guess we'll see. Maybe we should have not split the party. That's like a rookie mistake.
Well, one of us has to stay behind. At least.
I would honestly, in character, I think I would prefer to stay behind. I'm kind of like, I'm like a paladin, conquest paladin for this guy, so I'd want to keep him safe here. Well, maybe I'll actually say that out loud, maybe not. I mean, I'd be wanting to be out vanquishing his enemies, so...
I obviously have to be here on the side of the door because I can't get back out.
Yeah. Yeah, we can't even come and hang out with you and throw dice or anything because we get near the door, everybody does, except for you, which basically means you just die a lot later.
Okay, so Brian comes back. Brian comes back 3 hours later.
May I interject?
There is a unnatural storm outside, and it's like a reverse hurricane. Instead of being spread out, it is focused directly above the volcano.
Sure enough, you guys look up, and there are lightning strikes striking the rim of the volcano. Strange, though, is that there's no sound.
Well, we must be on the right track. Otherwise, this Tempest Demon wouldn't be so pissed.
Okay.
Mr. DM?
Yep.
I carried myself using a second level spell slot for 16. That gives me, leaves me 4 points of damage, clears the temporary damage, and gives me 4 points of wound damage, or 8 points of wound damage left, rather. And then I used my Song of Rest during my short rest and got 4 more, so that should leave me at a total of 4 damage and regular wounds.
Yep.
Sorry for the interjection. Thank you for your patience.
Thank you. All right. So Brian has 2 calves, very, very, very young calves.
And
okay.
So we can go and sacrifice these calves and then bring the blood bowls back, and I can use Mage Hand to send them down so that
we gotta sacrifice them in front of him.
In front of him? I thought we had to do it in front of the,
Says not here, fools, in the eyes.
Yeah, you're gonna have to put him somewhere else.
I'm guessing in front of the statues where the bowls were found.
Ah.
That's what I thought.
Okay, so who's taking... Okay, I'll give one calf to Val in a bowl. And... I'll do it.
Did it have to be done at the same time?
I don't know.
The calf should be given to Val.
Let me read this back here. It doesn't say anything about being done at the same time. It just says here and there, and I shall be free. I don't know about the other side of the coin. That part I don't necessarily know.
Is there anything different about the two statues? Like,
No, they're just they just look like statues.
nothing magical about them?
No. Did I just chomp a cookie in your ears? Sorry.
No. Well, maybe, but I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything either. I think that we can just, as long as we do it in front of, like, right in front of, like, the face of the statue, and then just, like, slit the thing's neck and just bleed it out into the bowl, and then
carry the bowl back to him.
Carry the bowls back, and then...
Well, we can try it. The calves weren't expensive, it's just time consuming.
Yeah.
And there's a huge storm raging outside, so, yeah. It was very treacherous.
Yeah. I mean, unless anybody thinks otherwise, I think that's my best bet.
Yeah, well, we're here now, we got the calves, at least try it.
Yeah, anybody have any other thoughts? Any possibly better ideas, or you want to go for it?
Give it a go.
I think this is the best bet, but I mean, since we're getting direct conversation from the demon now, it doesn't hurt anything to verify it and confirm that with him, other than he's going to call your name, which he's already doing, so, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that if he was going to tell us, he would tell us. He's been, like, cryptic on purpose, which I think is just, like, Jeff's way of, like, saying, figure it out, you dumb monkeys.
Fair enough.
Alright, so as long as we don't think it has to be done simultaneously, I'll walk over.
I wash out the bowl that had
Okay.
Doc's blood in it with my water skin. Dry it out with my tunic, and prepare to slit the calf's throat.
Okay.
We'll put the bowl under the calf's neck and slit its throat.
I do all the same. I just I hold the calf up so that he's like right at eye level for this thing, and then I hold the bowl under it.
Okay. The bowl, each bowl fill with the blood, and your Ardra eyes actually discern magic inside the bowls.
Okay. Carry the bowl back to...
Alright, I'll go across, but I'm gonna mage hand the bowl over here, rather than get really close.
Yeah, I'm gonna set my bowl down and let him do the same thing.
Okay.
And I'll call ahead to Doc. Doc, if you can hear us, bring them back the same way you did before.
I will use a second level slot to cast Unseen Servants again.
Okay. We're pushing the bowl through with Mage Hand.
Oh, then I won't do that. I thought that's what he was things.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. But I guess if we haven't, I mean, if an unseen servant can do it, I suppose a mage hand can do it too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll just push it right through to you, so that you don't have to waste a spell.
It goes through.
I'll gather them up and put them back in the appropriate spot. And I would like to check the mark that you said was on my chest. Am I still marked?
Oh yeah, it's actually burnt into your chest. It's burnt into your skin, but glows through your clothes and armor.
One of us. One of us.
See,
one of us.
See, that's why I didn't want to look earlier, because I was afraid of that.
So you are now owned by the demon.
Ah, crap.
Oh,
So-
I was actually
so just
not even
before-
planning on that until you said you were going to put your own blood in the bowl. I was like,
Well, you know, okay.
I love it.
So before I set them back down, I'll look up into the demon's eyes and say, so I'm getting some kind of power out of this deal then, right? Or, I mean, I'm not just setting you free just so I can be your property? Pull the balls away a little bit. Oh, no. You arrogant gnat, I will destroy you. Free me now. But if I free you now, you would destroy me. You're not making a good argument.
Your all of your chests begun to burn with searing heat and pain, more than you have ever felt before.
I will grit my teeth and through the pain I'll say, careful now, wouldn't want me to spill this, would you? Notice I started this before I put the blood back down and freed the demon.
That's pretty much how I handled his ass the first time.
I will reward you for freeing me. Yeah, see, but I've read too many old stories where someone says, now receive your reward and gets chopped down. I'm not hip on the chopping down or burning up or otherwise being killed reward.
He honors all of his deals. Can I hear through the door?
You guys hear this, and you guys are connected psychically with this.
Okay.
The only ones that don't understand are the ones that don't understand it. They're just hearing angry sounds.
I really wasn't planning on multi-classing, but okay. I put the bulb down.
All right. The door vanishes, and so does the figure.
And I'm still alive, right?
You are still alive.
That's the important part.
Master, are you free?
Well, he's not in here anymore, and I'll walk on out. Oh, thank you.
Please do not destroy Tyrone yet. I have plans.
Yeah, I want to do that. I want that to happen.
Oh, that makes more sense. Well, then we definitely need to question his ass.
Alatrox,
his brother,
dragon?
the Tempest Demon.
Oh shit!
Alatrox. Yeah, I've got his name already wrote down. That's the fucking. That's the Tempest Demon.
Big reveal. I didn't see that one coming. Nicely done, Jeff.
Yeah, I didn't either. I was expecting him to be a dragon or some shit, but
yeah. Awesome.
How you spelled that, Nat? How you spelled that?
It's 1-800 go F yourself.
Calatrax?
From within your guys' confines here, you actually start to hear thunder.
guess it's time to get out.
Sorry, Jenny. I just realized you don't read Infernal. Or don't understand Infernal.
Yep.
Neither does David.
That's the first time I heard that name.
Pop rocks, yeah.
Okay, now all of this makes more sense. I knew Tyrone wouldn't betray us.
Pop rocks, that's funny.
So I can only assume that Tyrone is dead.
Yeah, probably that's a safe assumption. So he does not want us to go after Tyrone yet?
He never said that, nope.
No, I was gonna say that. I said that please don't kill him yet. I have plans for him, but then he said Tyrone is not Tyrone. Tyrone is Calatrax.
How can we kill a demon?
That's what we needed the sword for. You have to plunge the sword through the heart of the demon when he's possessing something.
Yes, we already have the weapon. We have the way. We have the way to do this.
Yes, and we know
Let's go directly after this asshole.
Well, right now he's got a storm above us, and it took everything I had to go get the calves. So, yeah.
So I guess he knows what's up.
Yeah, he probably could sense that we were breaking his seals.
Yeah.
Go slaughter us, fucking Tyrone.
I mean, we have the wells here, but I'm so hesitant to use the wells without knowing if we can get back. And I mean, if the demon has endowed our ship with new power, maybe we should just make a run for it, get to the ship, and depart.
Didn't he make it out of this place using the wells and back already?
I don't know.
I thought that's
Is that how you
he
got
the
here?
Cap.
Is that how you got here? Or is that how Doc got here?
No, Doc was captured and brought here. Doc was unconscious when he was dragged here, and then tortured while here. Thanks for bringing up that painful memory. Oh.
I don't know. What do you guys want to do? You want to just go back together as a group and confront Tyrone and go after him?
I like that
Yeah,
idea.
we need questions to be answered.
Yeah. Well, I think we need to cut him down with that sword.
I like that idea.
Like, when are we ever going to have another chance to kill him? If he doesn't know we have the sword, we at least have that advantage against us, going for us, I mean. So maybe he'll underestimate us and think he can, like, take us on, and we whip the sword out and kill him.
Oh, and we need to use this to our advantage, that we have this questioning while everybody else is watching, that when we do slaughter him, we're like, see, he wasn't even Tyrone. So you're lucky we slaughtered him, and you are welcome for being your leaders.
I mean, he's had 80 years to consolidate power, so he's probably got followers and shit. But now I'm wondering
if the owners of this property are back.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they're usurpers, basically.
Alright, give me 1 second while.
I just don't think it's going to be easy, is what I'm getting at. And that's fine. I'm cool with, like, a full session of, like, combat, like, for 4 hours next time.
Go ahead and close this map.
Map closed.
And 1 second. Alright, so you guys leave the cave. And we're going to, in just a second, pause. But first, as you leave the cave, you guys come to the cave opening, and you see Tyrone floating in midair about 60 feet away. He sprouts wings. His eyes glow with electrical blue static, and it seems as if the air around him crackles in the nighttime. And we will stop here.
Can I shoot him? I've been wanting to shoot him. No, never mind. We will stop there, is what you said. Being obnoxious.
Damn. Oh,
I do
actually.
Well, he was easy to find.
Yeah, I was just thinking, man, I wish I had taken a long rest. But then I looked and I realized I haven't used any of my spells today. I am fresh for this fight with 4 points of HP damage.
Yeah, I have no damage, and I have all my spells, so let's rock and roll.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to pick this up next week. Are we picking up on
Thursday.
Oh, that's awesome.
Are you going to be able to play?
Yep.
I should be able to play. I don't think I have my alternate week game. I'll double check. But I'm pretty sure I would have had it last week, but I was sick and out of work, so this would be normally my off week.
Well, this is definitely a fight you guys are going. This could probably be one of the coolest fights you guys have ever done in my game yet.
Awesome.
All right.
Well, thank you, everybody. I enjoyed meeting you all, and I had fun.
Good.
Yeah, that was really fun. Awesome problem solving.
Glad you guys liked the
man.
little plot twist there.
Yeah, that was awesome. And Cameron, man, good job with the figuring out the goals and stuff, man.
Yeah. No shit.
Well, thank you.
Okay, I'll just stop recording.